Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Pre-Market Live Show. It's Tuesday, March 4th, and let's see how that heat map looks because it's not pretty. It did just change over, and it was mostly flat, but mostly red too at the same time. And Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla are all really red. Walmart's red. Apple looks like it could be up just a hair, and Google and Meta and Amazon, they are flat now. And yeah, we'll take a look at them bad boys, see what's going on. But I don't think it's going to be the greatest day as tariffs start today in Mexico and in Canada. So we will see how that looks today on our charts and how that pans out. But I'm not so sure that's going to be a good look. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what our Jolie's jumpers are doing. Let's go ahead and see what is popping, and mostly probably popping from yesterday. We'll see if there's anything left over. That Acon is down $1.11 ACON, but that was a beautiful pop for us. And let's see what else is there. ALLR, this one is getting set up right here. And did we look at it last night or did I post it? I think somebody mentioned it. I don't know. But again, it ran up yesterday, but I don't think it's going to be ready to get through that MACD. It's hitting it, flattening out, and it'll probably have to take like a three banger to get through that one. So that one was getting set up right there, and again, it will pull back, and it's not bad. It tried to crawl up, I'd say one, two, three. I mean, like almost three or four times now. So they are taking quite a few times to get through that MACD. That BTOG, that is up this morning, but a big pullback from where it ran up yesterday. I mean, it went nutty yesterday. It went from 24 to 205. And this morning, it's 40 to 59. It's at 41 right now in that channel. So you can keep an eye on BTOG, see if that wants to do anything. CETY, let's see what Clean Energy Technologies is doing. That ran up really good yesterday, hit that top line, and now it had a little bit of pullback, but 46 to 95 yesterday, closed at 72, and right now it's opened at 68 and did pull back to that 53. So CETY, but CDT, let's see what that's doing. That was looking good last night, and this is up a penny. Keep an eye on CDT. This one could be a runner today. Might be hard for it, but it could try to move. It looks like it did already, actually. There you go. Your 4 a.m.ers, 128 to 166. It's at 117 already, way down under where it opened. It got down to 112. CDT, we were talking about it, and I think Barbara mentioned it last night. And obviously, it's been on our list, but there you go at your 4 o'clock runner right there. We'll see if it can get set back up and try to move some more. And that is your CDT LXRX right here. And Lexicon Pharmaceuticals is way down in the basement right there. LXRX, and let's see right here, way down there, big old dip, dollar to 28 yesterday. It closed at 33, and this morning it is 33 and went to 34, but came down to 29. It's at 30 right now. LXRX, definitely want to keep an eye on for after that big dip. MRM. What is this up to right here? It looks like it's trying to do a little dip and rip. Let's see what it is up to right now. MRM 67 to 70. It's at 70. I would say keep an eye on MRM as well today. That one's not looking real bad right there. So keep an eye on MRM. It's Mediarom Healthcare Technology, something like that. And that is MRM, looking pretty decent. And POLA, let's see what Polar Power, that took a huge dip yesterday too. I remember looking at this dip down, and it did dip, but it ran up a little today. Yesterday it went from 390 to 201. It closed at 267, and this morning it dipped down 240, and then it ran up to 347, came down to 185 at some point because it's at $2 right now. So holy cow with Pola. And we'll definitely keep an eye on that one, POLA, see what they're up to. And PTIX, I know that was on the list recently, and that jumped up this morning. There you go. We have a popper right there, PTIX. And I know we were looking at it, ran up yesterday right there, 29 to 59, closed at 50. Today it was running up, 48 to 56. It's down right now, but you could tell it had run up there, and it's at 39 right now. So another one ran up early, SSPPL. No, it's SPPL Simple LTD. And this one is trying to set up off that bottom, but this one could be a little bit just popping up. And then yeah, I was gonna say it's just a little bit of a pop up, hit that MACD, pull back right there, and I think you're gonna see that look for a couple times. So it did run up though. It's 55 to 75, and it's at 37 right now. Yesterday went 41 to 73 and closed at 57. So I do think you're gonna see it just bounce around as it's in that channel and trying to get set up some. So or it just came out of that channel. It's trying to get into the channel. And so you will see that bounce around SPPL. So yeah, you keep an eye on that one because it might have some good movement coming up on it. And let's see what else is going on here. And our here's our laptop lowdowns. Let's take a look at them bad boys and see what's happening. ALAR. Let's see if we see anything good that wants to jump today. Hey, because there's these ones are the ones that will probably be running why the big caps get slaughtered. So these ones are you always switch back over to the penny stock small caps. Obviously, everything is not going up right now, but usually you'll get a few poppers here. So we'll try to take a look at it. ALAR, let's see, that one's way down there, and let's see if it's doing anything this morning here. It's just flattened out 606. We'll keep an eye on it. That could be its bottom right there. ALZN. Let's see. ALZN. And that one keeps pulling back here. So we'll just keep an eye on this. And again, I have a list of these that I look at. And I'm telling you, these will be beautiful runners. Everything's pulling back now. So just let them pull back and then we'll catch these great opportunities. Don't force any trades. BRN, big pullback right there yesterday. 148 up to 155 and then came down to 132 and closed at 133. BRN Barnwell Industries, another good one to look at. CETX, we've looked at this one a ton of times. This is like the new ALLR and whatever the other one was that ran in that basement forever. We looked at it last night again. I forget what it was, but damn, what was that one? Oh, well, ADTX, that's what it was. And I just saw it on the list. ADTX and then now CETX is, I think, that next one because this one's in the basement. We always seem to find one that's been in there forever and follow it and then just find when it's going to pop. And I think CETX is getting ready, guys. So let's keep an eye on that CETX because that one has been in that basement forever. Let's see what else is there. CTXR. Citius Pharmaceuticals has been in the basement, and another one I think is going to be just bouncing off that MACD. It looks like it wants to go through, but we kind of know that pattern right now, so it isn't going to work yet. Same with Greenland, GNLN, pulling back a little bit, and the same situation. Yeah, you're going to get a quick pop up, so if you're in them and you're trade them quick pops, but it's going to hit that MACD and probably bounce down like the rest of them. So just make sure you're trading them pops real quick. GREE. This one looks like it could have been running up yesterday or today? Yesterday 95 to 104 came back to 81, so it did have a little bit of a run up and came back. And ICCT iCore Connect, we've been looking at this thing just pulling back, and again this hit that MACD hard dip right there. So that's what we're looking at on all of them. I'm not kidding. And it's all across the board, whether it's big cap, small cap, penny stock, crypto. It does not matter. All the charts kind of are lining up like that. LGMK, another one. It didn't run up this morning, I believe, and I'm probably going to pull back, hit that MACD, and not really make it. It's crossing through. We'll see. 18 cents. Let's see if it can make it. It may just have that run up today, and then obviously we know what they do after that. They just pull back. So keep an eye on LGMK. It does look like it's trying to get set up to move today. We'll see if it can. RDHL, Red Hill Biopharma, and this one's way down there. And this one will be a great one to keep an eye on because again, it tried to run up yesterday, 332 to 360, and it's right down back at 326. So they do run up. but then they come down lower than what they even opened at. So you got to make sure you trade these pops if you're trading them. And that rent is pulling back, and we'll see how far that wants to come back down. RENT. And yeah, it took a nice dip yesterday. Rent the runway. So we'll just keep watching that one. It was in a great spot too. So we'll just wait to see when that bottoms out and gets ready. And again, just be extremely patient with everything. Don't force any trades. Starbucks Group, STBX, and this one's in the basement. It's trying to get rolling off that MACD. Let me see this bad boy right here, STBX. And I think this one might be a decent one to keep an eye on. STBX right there. So keep an eye on that one. That one could try to get set up right there. SUNE, I know this one's been dipping down there. We're just waiting for that bottom. So let's see. It tried to run up this morning, 24 to 49. There you go. And all the way back down to 20, 21 right now. So the ones that we're looking at, you're going to get these pops at 4 a.m. Laptop Travel's hitting them early. And but during the daytime, they're just not really moving, and we're just seeing, like I said, they're trying to curl back up, hit the MACD, and they're just getting smacked down real easy, and they're all doing that, and it takes them 4 times now to get through, so it's kind of unbelievable. Trawl, Trawls Pharma, biotech company way down there. Another one was trying to curl up and then just went, nah, we're not making it up there today. Actually, did it run this morning? Yesterday, 350 to 479 and came down to 236. And it had to been in after hours. And here's a good one to show FinViz because on theirs it doesn't show anything. I mean, it doesn't even show that it ran anywhere. Where'd it go to? 350. That was yesterday. 479. Yeah, they have it where it opened and came down. So there you go, a trawl, and that's a good one to show them because they don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm like, I don't know why we don't know what I'm talking about here. VLCN, here we go. VLCN. Here we go with that one. That one's crossed over. We know we've been looking at the Volcon, and this one has crossed over. Let's see. It's probably going to take a couple times to bounce off the MACD. Oh, why it's over it to try to make these things move. That's kind of what that looks like. And that Wheeler, so we'll keep an eye on it. Wheeler Real Estate, WHLR, and this one's been a bottom runner for a little while as well. It came out like one day and just went right back in there like it was no big deal. And let's see, that took a nice dip yesterday, 264 down to 220. It's at 221, and we'll watch that one pull back. So I would say there's not a whole lot looking good. Let's go ahead and look at our big caps and our SPY, but Apple I think is up a little bit. AAPL is up 59 cents, but I'm not so sure it's going to stay there. So we will take a look at that and the SPY. Let's look at that. But yeah, Microsoft, Nvidia, Tesla, and Meta are all down. AVGO, AMD, all them bad boys are down. Google looks a little flat. Amazon's flat. Apple's up a hair. So let's see what the SPY looks like. That's down $1.24. It's at 582.39, and it does look like it's going to be dropping today. So I would have a feeling that you see that bad boy coming down. And like I said, it's at 582.39 right now. So that is your SPY. And let's go ahead. Apple was up 47 cents, but like I said, I'm not so sure that's staying up there. Amazon's down 20 cents. It's trying to hold itself up on that line, on that bottom line, and I'm not so sure it's going to do that. So Amazon could go into the basement right here. That would be crazy, or run that bottom line. Google looked like it was up 14 cents, and I'm not so sure it's going to do anything. It's in that basement right now. It wants to get out, but not with tariffs looming. And Meta META is down 280, and that looks like it could be pulling back and fall down right there. And good old Microsoft is down another 420 and taking a big old dip. So Microsoft getting beat up right there. And Nvidia is down $1.51 and looks like it's going to be coming down some more. AMC, let's see, that one's at 305. And is it moving this morning? Let me just take a quick look at AMC. It is just kind of flattened out there today at 307 to 3010, the 307 to 310, and it's at 306. So AMC, and it's not at 3010. So there you go with that one. And that is pulling back right there. And GameStop is down 21 cents. And Chewy is just kind of flat, but it looks like it's pulling back, hitting that MACD coming down. Unity looks like it wants to cross down and come down. So there isn't much looking great, although on Unity, that 20 and 50 are right there. So we'll see if it can hold itself up on the MACD. We'll look at it today, and let's take a look and see what our semiconductors are up to. That AVGO is down $2, and it looks like it's coming down some more. And MU is down 89 cents, could be pulling back some more as well. And TSM, that was down yesterday. It's trying to bounce up today, but I'm not so sure it's going to. It's just trying to keep itself out of that basement, but could easily just slip right in there. SMCI down $2 and dipping down some more. And AMD is down 91 cents and pulling into that basement. So not a good look for them. QCOM is down 64 cents, and that is pulling back. And Intel INTC is down 6 cents, hitting that 20, but I'm not so sure it's staying there either. So that could be pulling back some more. And let's look at Snow real quick, and that's coming down as well. So yeah, Snow is trying to curl up, and that's not going to make it. So it's hitting the MACD coming down right there like the rest. And Dell's down 65 cents and just kind of flattened out down there at the bottom, but could come down some more. PLTR, that one's down $2, hitting some good support, but could blast through that and keep going down. So you're not looking at anything pretty. Mara's down 50 cents, and Riot is down 20 cents. And they were, like I said, they're going to make that 3 or 4 curl up now. And some of these were up over and coming down. I said they might be able to curl up that first time, but they're not going to be able to right now. They're coming down. So yeah, everything seems to be coming down at the moment with tariffs looming. Who knows what he says today? I mean, it's just a crazy, crazy market every single day right now, and so yeah, who the heck knows what's going to happen? Let me see what you guys are looking at. Laptop Travel said you'll see 190 to 185 on Amazon. Very well possible right there. UOKA, is that running in the pre-market? I'm telling you, that thing was set up right there. It is up. There you go, guys. What I've been telling you. So there you go, UOKA. That one has popped up 16 to 26. It's at 24 cents. So boom, there you go with another one. I mean, we definitely hit the poppers, that's for damn sure. And we knew that was setting up and running. I told you that was in a good spot. And grabbed my CDT pop at once at $1.60 early this morning plus, and a small UOKA pop just now. Took profits, don't trust the market. There you go, Barbara. Very, very nice. Like to see that. I was wondering if you got out of that CDT, and you did. Very nice. And LGMK, I agree, is looking for something to happen right there. ICCT trying to get set up. Lockheed Martin and NOC, the EU chief proposes plan to urgently increase defense spending by mobilizing around $840 billion. And I don't doubt that one bit, because we need to step it up. Lockheed Martin is stair stepping up, but getting to be in a good spot. Let's see if it hits this resistance right here, Luis Rodriguez, and see if it can stay over. If it can get over this into that 457 area, and even better 460, it's really gonna pop. So now we ran it up to here. It's at that spot where it's hitting that resistance, and let's just see if it can get through. We'll look at it today and make sure. So that is your LMT. And let's look at NOC, and that is at Northrop. And we did look at that when it was down here at that bottom at 426. It's at 473. And you're right, that looks good to keep running. Just keep an eye on Lockheed Martin, because it's hitting that resistance. But NOC looking good to continue its way up right there. So I would say that's looking pretty good. And TSM, I think we just looked at it. It was up $1. And again, I'm not so sure. It's trying to curl up, but I'm not so sure. I know they had pretty good news. And will BTOG run again? Let's take a look at it because it's up 7 cents and it's trying to. It's curled through it. Honestly, let me see. In this one, let's see, it's trying to get it back up over and well over that 20 at like 43 cents. It's at 40 right now. So watch it. See if it can get back into that 43 cents. It'll get it popping up again. So just keep an eye on that one. I don't even know. Oh, that's that Bit Origin. That's that financial data and stock exchange one that ran big yesterday. And there you go with them guys. Let me see what's going on here. Stock futures are under pressure again as Trump's tariffs spark retaliation. I guess the other countries are now adding tariffs to us. And what 125 years of data says about diversification investing at record highs. Trump pulls trigger on tariffs that could recoil in U.S. European stocks and oil drop as tariffs kick in. Investors say it's time to take Trump seriously as markets recoil. I would say so too. I mean, holy cow, recoil isn't even the word. It's been insane. So let's look at the stock to it, see what's going on over there as well. And what is trending? The DJT is down SPY. Remember, we were looking at Target TGT. That's up this morning. They had their earnings. I think it was way up more. And now it's only up like 54 cents. I swear it was up more. Let me look. Yeah, it was definitely up more. 120. I was going to say it was up like $5 earlier. 120, 125 to 127. And then it came down to 117. You're at 122. So yeah, they're moving around quick right now. And that's even Target. So, and CAPR Capper, I know we've looked at this one. I've traded it a million times. CAPR Capricorn Therapeutics, it's looking really good at 1627 and trying to run. So keep an eye on that bad boy. CAPR, not looking bad. Run up this morning. See if you can keep that momentum right there. And H bars pulled back a little bit. We'll look at our crypto real quick. Tesla's down, Nvidia, QQQ, and that's all down, and the SQQ is up right there, and that is what we're looking at, and that is the Ultra Pro QQQ 3 times short, and it is cruising up there at the top, but we'll keep an eye on these and the VIX and all them because they are moving right now, and yeah, they've been looking pretty good getting to the top there, so there you go with them. And let's see what's MicroStrategy doing this morning. Down $7, and that's pulling back. And like I said, Bitcoin's at 83,502. Solana's at 136. Ethereum's at 2,090 right now. Chainlink's at 1371. And HBAR looks like it's at like 23 cents. It says Ripple's at 234. And let's see what's going on. Cardano's back. Is that at 60 cents or is that 80? That's 80 cents. I'm sorry. 80 cents. Let's look at them real quick. I'm curious to see what just Bitcoin's chart looks like anyway. So let's look at it and see what it looks like here. It is coming back down to that 200 and testing where it was down. And again, these things curled up, did exactly what everything else is doing, and hit that MACD, came down, and we'll see. Maybe they just keep doing it. And you know when they're going to pop, and we know when they're going to pull back immediately. So we'll keep an eye on all of them. I don't know if we have to go through them all, but Solana's at 135. And let me just take a look at it. And yeah, it's just pulling back right there. And again, it was crossed over, ready to run, and pulled back. So there's nothing really looking exciting right now. And let's just look at that H bar and see what it's doing because that one seems to be the only one that could be moving, possibly. Hold on, let me type in an H bar. And here we go. And let me see, it's called like Hedera hash graph or something. I don't even know if I even knew that, to be honest with you. I just know it as H bar. But yeah, it's trying to, I mean, it's trying to run up there, but again, that 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 50 is going to come down and probably hit it and knock it down. It does have some room though, so we'll keep an eye on it. H bar looks like the only one that looks pretty decent right there. I don't know what's going on with them, didn't see, But there you go. And boom. And Barbara, and then say thank you to all the help every night and morning. We appreciate it. Oh, thank you very much. And I'm glad that I'm telling you guys, we should just follow Barbara. She does great. She listens and takes great notes and trades well. We might have to do a little segment with her. I'm not even kidding. She's nailing them, guys. So I'm telling you, she's picked it up pretty well. She can definitely see the charts because I talked to her, so I know she knows which ones she's looking at and which ones are good. And yeah, she's got it down to a little science right here. So that's awesome. Barbara's doing great. I love it. And that's why I love to do the show. And obviously, when it's red like this, we still pick out the poppers and show you what the market's going to do. So, I mean, you can even put it down right now for the most part. We knew since last Sunday it was kind of coming down. And yeah, they are just pulling back here. That clues down even more. So that reverse split and looks like it pulled back some more even. So that's even down. And yeah, there's not much up right now. The market's just the whole entire heat maps. Right, I was waiting for it to just get completely red right there. So there you go. It is red, and the SPY is at 580 right now. So it's coming down, and I think you're going to see it come down. And there you go. I mean, there's not much to really talk about, to be honest with you, besides a bunch of tariffs. The market's red. Crypto took a huge dip, and I'm pretty sure they like 50 times the called it the other day on like Saturday night in the Sunday. It flew up and then they 50 times called it down, putting it down too. So clearly it's being manipulated and they're making a fortune off of it. And everybody else is sitting there like, what the F is going on right now? So there you go. That's exactly what's going on. And Walgreens is going to get bought out so by Sycamore Partners. And I'm still amazed that that chart just showed you everything going on. Again, these charts don't lie, and there's just a great example of how these charts operate. And you guys know I called that thing well before they were even looking at it. Like they mentioned something about a bankruptcy, then they mentioned something about a buyout that was falling through, and I kept saying, I said, I don't know how this company's turned around. So clearly, you could tell what was going on, and yeah, they were getting bought out. That's why. And TRNR is up 50 cents. And remember, I was saying it was some healthy pullback. I didn't understand why it pulled back yesterday. This thing could get blasting off. So keep an eye on that interactive strength today because that looks like it's bumping up there. And it was just running up as I was just talking to you guys. So, yeah, it's at like 278 and moving for TRNR. It just popped up there. So keep an eye on it because it did pull back, but I didn't even understand why. And now it's trying to move right there. And that XCUR is trying to run up as well. And that's XUCure or whatever. And it's up like 217. It's a biotech company. They must have something going on. And so, yeah, that one's run up as well. So keep an eye on that for a little momentum. See if it wants to continue its way up there. But other than that, I think we looked at everything. Let me just take another look at the scanner and see if I see anything real quick that we haven't seen. I mean, everything we've looked at right here from SUNE to BTOG, PTIX, and UOKA. And we do know all about Sax Parente Golf. I don't know what this AGMH is. It's just pulling back. It's a computer hardware one. Um, AEON, we'll keep an eye on. It's dipped down. CDT, we know that ran. TRNR just ran up again and again. I'm telling you guys, that one's going to run up some more. And ADTX is pulling back. I mean, we just know we know the whole market here. BHAT's pulling back. Soundhound was trying to move yesterday. That's pulling back. And other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot happening. SMCI is pulling back, and the rest of the market's pulling back. So there you go. That's what you get when you're going to have a bunch of tariffs rolling in. And the SPY is down 348 at 580.29, and it looks like it's just going to be coming down. So there you go, everybody. I would say that's it's a good pre-market review, but it doesn't look like a good pre-market market and or crypto. So that's what we're working with here. And again, be very, very patient. Obviously, trade smart and lock in your profits because it is a little bit crazy right there. And honestly, putting them down is probably way easier at this moment than trying to run these bad boys up with tariffs looming and coming into effect today. So play it smart, obviously, and that's the way we have to look at it all the time. And again, we just call out what the market's going to do. You have to know what's happening. We hit the poppers that pop, and we know what the big caps market and everything else is going to do. So you play it accordingly. That's how you get ahead in the market, to be honest with you. So there you go, everybody. And again, all information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only, not intended as financial advice. Always do your due diligence. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Laptop Travel for your laptop lowdowns, and Asian Joe Lee for your Joe Lee's jumpers, and Doge Mama 9, J Kratz, Lewis Rodriguez, East Coast Beach Girl, Barbara, and Bitcoin, somebody right there. Bitcoin Value Investing, Alex 2.0, and Creative Genius Sinai, and Bake Mastered is right there. I like it. And Luman and Inzir, IZMIR, somebody, Matt Chu, and good old Zach. How are you? And there you go, everybody. So, yeah, let me know if you are looking at anything today, and we'll see what's going on. And appreciate everybody. And I'll keep you. Oh, yeah. And isn't the State of the Union? Thank you, Luis Rodriguez. I just looked at it just now as you just posted that. Not looked at, I just saw your post. State of the Union is tonight at 8 o'clock, I think. I'll have to look. So we'll check that out. We'll discuss that, and maybe we'll do like a earlier show and discuss the State of the Union or something. So we always like to do that stuff. That's fun. And so I'll keep you guys posted, but looks like a red market right there, and we will play it accordingly. You know that. And I remember I was saying it could go down. Last Sunday we thought it would, and obviously with tariffs today, you know it's coming down. So that's what we are looking at today, and I'll keep you posted. Let me know if you want to see anything, and always trade smart, lock in those profits. Goodbye, good luck, see you later, and have a great day, everybody.